Hey, I'm here to explain the Budwig basic shake. So I have here yogurt with 3 tablespoons of flax oil. It's about a little less than a cup of yogurt, maybe 6 ounces of yogurt, 3 tablespoons of flax oil. The deal with the Budwig diet is you have to mix these two together. So I've already done that here. So I put in a little less than a cup of yogurt, 3 tablespoons of flax oil, and I mixed it up. So here we go. This is the NutriBlender. Great. So the first thing I like to put in is some greens. I have some freshly picked parsley. Right from the garden. You can put as much parsley in it as you like. I like it a lot. The great thing about the NutriBlender is that it pulverizes the food. It gets way down to the cellular level. So you don't have to chew it. All the nutrients are broken down. And it's raw. Very important to have raw greens. So if you have a hard time eating a salad, this is the best way to get raw greens in your diet. So that was parsley. Then I have some freshly picked dino kale. I take out the spine because they're tough. Dino kale. I have some freshly picked beet green. You can use any kind of green you like. You can put as much in as you like. I think this is a chard, a young chard leaf. You can use collards or anything. You can even use lettuce. Lettuce, maybe you can, so yeah, put lettuce in here. So these are mostly beet greens. Look at this chard. Ta-da. Next thing I personally put in is some cucumber. So I just have a little bit of cucumber. It's important to get all of your food organic and as fresh as possible. Cucumber. So you can see I mix liquid with the easy stuff, the yogurt. Then I put some greens in. Then I put some cucumber in. So now I'm going to add lemon juice. Fresh lemons are best, but hey, this is convenient. So this is organic bottled lemon juice. I put 2 tablespoons in. 2 tablespoons, and this is a multi-fulvic mineral complex. So it's earth minerals, or maybe from plant material, I think. So I put 2 tablespoons of mineral juice in there. That's good. You know, I actually also add, for me personally, I add iodine. I add magnesium. This is a Mega Mag. And I add zinc. So zinc is great for people who have immune problems, or you're not feeling well, you have chronic infections. Anyway, zinc is a great supplement. So I put personally, and so I take supplements because I want to be healthy. I've had some health challenges. So instead of taking tons of pills like I used to, I now use a lot of liquid because it's easier. I put it in my green drink. I disguise it with cocoa powder. Yay, cocoa powder. So I use cocoa powder. So this is raw organic chocolate powder. So I put in 2 heaping spoons of it because it's delicious, and it takes sort of takes away from some of the stuff I put in that might not taste so good on its own. Now I'm putting in organic whey powder for extra protein for me personally, and turmeric. Turmeric is an anti-inflammatory. It doesn't taste so good on its own, but I don't mind it in a shake. So I'm putting in a good teaspoon of turmeric. Sometimes I put more, sometimes I put less. Alright, so that's good. I'm going to add a little bit of coconut water, just to moisten it a little bit more. I just put a little bit in. The next thing I add, because I like my shake a little bit thick, is I put avocado. So I don't need a lot. I'm just going to take this beautiful little chunk of avocado here. I like doing it this way because you can see how good the avocado is. If it's going bad, I don't use bad avocado. So there's a little bit of avocado in there. And now berries. I'm putting in frozen blueberries. You can use fresh, of course. Probably fresh is best. So I have blueberries and strawberries. I didn't used to put berries in my shake, but they're delicious and they're good for you. Obviously, that'll make it nice and icy. So I think that's my basic ingredients for that. And the NutriBlender is awesome. You put screw it on. Well, literally, it takes like 10-15 seconds for that to percolate. The other thing I wanted to show you was the best dessert treat ever. It is a combination of almonds, just a handful of almonds, organic, raw almonds if you can. So this is also with the NutriBlender. I'm using a handful of almonds. And there's a different blade for this one. This is the milling blade. It's just a 2-blade as opposed to the other one which has 4 or more prongs. So anyway, this is a milling blade, just 2. So I have that handful of almonds in there. I go ahead. It literally takes 5-6 seconds. I've done that ahead of time. Here are my I guess you'd say ground. I ground up those almonds, and they are looking. So it's powdered, basically powdered almonds. Almonds are one of the best foods you can eat. It's one of the best nuts to eat. So there you go. That's almond. So this is a chocolate almond treat. Better than candy bars. So I'm starting just with that handful of almonds, and now I'm going to put in 3 other ingredients. So it's almonds. I have some coconut oil here. It's about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. I melted it because it's solid. So I gently melted it in a little pan. And now I'm getting some honey. Raw, organic, local honey is the best. So a nice dose of honey. You know, I'm just remembering now, in this green drink, I forgot to add honey. So for me personally, the honey is sweet and it makes me happy. So I'm remembering now, I also put honey in there, and I also put a little spoon of stevia powder because I like things sweet, and sometimes honey just isn't sweet enough. So there you go. I put so far the almonds, the coconut oil, the honey, and now I'm going to add everybody's favorite ingredient. The thing that makes this thing so good is the raw chocolate powder. So very easy. It's basically kind of sort of equal amounts, and so if I add more chocolate and less honey, it's going to be less sweet, and if I add less chocolate. So anyway, I like a lot of chocolate, so kind of equal amounts. So, easy peasy. Next thing you do is you just mix it up. The consistency can change. So because I added the almond meal, the ground almonds, it's going to be nice and thick. You can also make chocolate. I have a chocolate mold. You can goop this stuff in the chocolate mold and put it in the refrigerator, and it's a great party favor. You keep it cold until it's about to be served. Awesome. So there you have it. This is a beautiful chocolate, yummy treat. You can dip strawberries in it. You can do whatever you want. You can also, I don't know, just eat it. Enjoy. Thank you so much. I wish you the best of health. And so if you try just at least these two things added to the diet, you'll see some great improvements. One thing about coconut oil is good for your health. If you're trying to lose weight, it'll help you lose weight. Coconut oil is the preferred oil, better than anything else. You can substitute almost everything in your house with coconut oil. When I make popcorn, one of my favorite treats, I cook it in coconut oil, I melt coconut oil, and I pour the coconut oil on as if it were butter. And then I add my salt and my nutritional yeast or whatever you want. And I'm telling you, it's better than butter. So here's to your good health. Lots of love.